Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to Promotech. Thanks for tuning in. The Pixel 10 has barely settled into pockets, but something much bigger is quietly forming behind the scenes. The Pixel 11 Pro XL might mark the moment Google slowly steps out of Samsung's shadow. And if this modem rumor is real, it won't just change signal bars. It could reshape battery life, thermals, and the entire future of Tensor. Let's dive right into the video, because this isn't about flashy specs. It's about control. According to Mystic Leaks, the Pixel 11 Pro XL could ditch Samsung's Exynos 5400i modem and adopt MediaTek's new M90, paired with Tensor G6. On paper, that sounds technical and boring. In reality, it's a power shift. For years, Google has leaned heavily on Samsung for both fabrication and modem tech. Even when rumors suggested change with Pixel 10, nothing happened. Google stayed safe. If this time they actually move to MediaTek, it signals something different. Independence by layers. The MediaTek M90 isn't just another modem. It supports dual 5G, dual active connections, and theoretical download speeds up to 12 gigabits per second. But here's the part most people overlook. MediaTek is pushing AI-based modem optimization. That means smarter network switching, reduced idle drain, and potentially cooler sustained performance. Pixel users have long complained about thermal throttling and modem-related battery drain. If Google's internal data showed that modem efficiency was a bottleneck, switching suppliers suddenly makes strategic sense. Now compare this to what others are doing. Apple introduced its own CE1 modem inside the iPhone 16e and refined it with CE1X for the iPhone Air. Samsung, interestingly, leaned on Qualcomm modems for the Galaxy S25 lineup despite having Exynos capabilities. Even they seem cautious about modem control. The entire industry is quietly rethinking connectivity strategy. And that's what makes this fascinating. Modems used to be invisible components. Now, they're strategic leverage. If the Pixel 11 Pro XL moves to MediaTek, Google gains negotiation flexibility. They're no longer fully tied to Samsung's silicon stack. That could mean better pricing, different fabrication routes, or even more room to evolve Tensor beyond its semi-Exynos roots. Tensor G6 might feel less like a customized Exynos and more like something uniquely Google. But here's the trade-off. Samsung's deep integration allowed tight hardware tuning. Breaking that partnership layer by layer introduces risk. Early compatibility hiccups, carrier certification delays, optimization challenges. The first generation of any switch is rarely perfect. So Pixel fans might gain efficiency but sacrifice short-term polish. This reminds me of why I always recommend thinking long-term with your tech decisions. Quick mid-roll here. Walverse has been sponsoring some of the workflow tools I've been testing lately, especially for people managing multiple devices. If you're juggling Pixel, Galaxy, maybe even an iPhone, their sync utilities make cross-platform file transfers and device backups ridiculously smooth. It actually fits this conversation because as companies experiment with modems and ecosystems, having flexible tools on your side matters more than ever. I'll leave it linked below if you're curious. Now stepping back to the bigger picture. The Pixel 11 lineup is expected to include the standard Pixel 11, Pixel 11 Pro, Pixel 11 Pro XL, and possibly a follow-up to the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. If Google is adjusting the modem supply chain, that impacts every single one of those models. This isn't a one-device experiment. It's a platform decision. And here's the uncomfortable truth. For years, critics have said Tensor feels like Samsung with a Google skin. If Google starts separating components like the modem, it's the first real sign they're serious about architectural independence. Not loud marketing independence. Real, silicon-level independence. Quick community note. Over 70% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. If you enjoy these deeper breakdowns instead of surface-level spec reads, hit subscribe and join the smart side of tech YouTube. This channel is about understanding why companies move, not just what they launch. So the question isn't whether the Pixel 11 Pro XL will get slightly faster 5G. The real question is whether this is the first domino in Google slowly redefining its relationship with Samsung entirely. And if that happens in 2026, what does Tensor G7 look like when Google finally stands alone? Take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.